So if we're talking about good relationships, you're probably thinking to yourself, Rabbi, yeah, I know, don't speak Lashon Hara, Hakar Satov, and all the great virtues and ingredients we talk about all our lives. But I want to talk to you tonight how to apply it effectively. How do we apply it, bin Adam l'chaver, to our friends, to our marriages, with our children? I want to share with you 3 lessons I learned from a jigsaw puzzle, and I schlepped this all the way from Los Angeles, so you better pay attention. I have over here 2 giant pieces of jigsaw puzzle. You can tell over here, one is blue, the other is red. They're different shapes, different sizes. I tend to look at people like a jigsaw puzzle. Everybody is different. Every single person is different, different color, different shades, different sizes, different shapes. We're all different. When we talk about relationships, we have to embrace the fact that our wives, our husbands, our children, everybody is different. You know, Rav Hirsch writes, he says that the word shav, in vain, and the word shaveh, same, are similar. Why? He says the reason is because anything that's the same as anything else is shav. Anything that's shaveh is shav. Hashem doesn't create 2 people alike. What does he need 2 the same people for? In the Haftarah in Parshas Vayechi, we read, David HaMelech says to Shlomo, the last words he says, behold, I'm going in the path of the rest of the land. Says the Chasam Sofer. He says, why does he say, why does he use a euphemism? Why doesn't he say, I'm about to die? Why does he use an analogy for death and uses the words, I'm going in the path of the rest of the land? Chasam Sofer says, you know why? Because the only time you follow somebody else, you copy somebody else, is when you die. That's when you're a hoylech b'derech kol haaretz. Otherwise, if you're alive and you're breathing, you got to be an individual. You're created different. Everybody has a different koyach. You're not the same as anybody else. My name is Yoeli. I grew up Hasidish in Williamsburg. I learned in Litvish yeshivas. I married a Sephardi girl, and I'm a rabbi of a Yekish shul. All true. And I can tell you, if you ask each group, sum up Yiddishkeit in 2 words, they all have a different answer. You ask my father, who wears a shtreimel, a Hasidish, a Yid, he'll tell you, Tefillah v'chesed. You ask my Chavrusa, a Litvak, he'll tell you, Talmud Torah. You ask my father-in-law, a good Sephardi Jew, he'll say, Amunah bitachon. You ask a Yaki, the president of my shul, he'll tell you, everything depends on being on time. The world revolves about being on time. Everybody, so who's right? Everybody is right. Because everybody has a different tafkid. Everybody brings another value to the world, another strength to the world. So if everybody is so different, everybody brings a different strength, so how do we connect? How do we connect with others if we're that different? So I want to show you something here. You see, every puzzle piece has protruding knobs, and they also have holes. The protruding knob symbolizes the gifts, the talents, the skills that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us. They are our knobs. We stick out, we stand out. Hashem says, you're good at this, and you'll be good at that. And at the same time, you also have a need. There's a hole. Some people have a hole, one hole with a rough edge. Other peoples don't have rough edges, but they have 2 holes. Everybody is different. Everybody has milas and chesroinus. Different milas, different chesroinus. What do you do with the knobs and the holes? The point of connection is when I recognize my family, my shul, my community, I realize, yes, there is a need. But instead of judging, instead of standing and complaining, I recognize in myself the knob that Hashem has given me, and I put the knob and fill the void, and that's how I connect. That's the essence of relationships. And that's the essence of connection. I see what you need. I recognize what I have, and I apply my milas to your chasroinus without judgment, recognizing that that's the way HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world. Lahaka yos behem, nefesh kol choy.